Welcome back to Dublin&Dragons, the Castle of Liquid Shadows. I'm Axel and I'm going to be your dungeon disaster for this session. Rocks fell and Calla died. Let's get started. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
My name's Amy and I play Lanius.
I'm Ali and I play Keiko.
I'm Katie and I play Akika.
This is Orla and she played Calla.
Used to.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Rip.
I'm Cormac and I play Basha.
I'm Chris and I play Ged, the dangerously sober warlock.
When last we left our heroes, I believe Ged was in the middle of buying a put you in some hair on your chest.
Yes.
They had just brought Calla's corpse back from the banks of the river Solok after dealing with Shogunai, the guardian of Jackhaven city. And I mean, as good a faith as you can kill someone in was how Calla died. Shogunai said, "Can I hit you?" And Calla said, "Yeah." So Shogunai hit her. And she died. You brought her corpse back to the Stag's Head and laid it out on her bed in this lovely position that you see before us.
Yeah,
in
with
gentle
Dragon not
Yeah.
included.
I was gonna have
Shogunai
like
is
headbutting
paying her
his but you
respects.
know.
Yeah.
I've gone back to sleep.
Shogunai has gone
Is
back
that-
to bed for
is that
about
nap?
5
Oh, here, go on.
years.
Just
Yeah,
yeah,
there.
sure.
Before going to the Stag's Head, twinned with the Stag's Arse, you went to see Princess Morin in the Queen's Gardens, and she promised to bring you a diamond at dusk. It's now dusk, and the princess is nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
The person you do see come in the door is this peppy, teenage, spunky girl in wizard robes with a nice pixie cut, and she's just like, "Hi,
Hey.
is Calla here? She said she was staying here.
What do you want to see with Calla for?
I have a date."
Oh.
Oh dear.
If she's not here, I can just, go back to my dormitory and wait for her to come to me. Why are you all slightly
Death
grey
is
in
a
the face?
natural part of life.
Oh.
I don't have any pamphlets left because she's upstairs.
You know what?
It's not a good night.
I can come back tomorrow.
That would actually might be better, I'd say. She's just going through some stuff right now. She
Actually, no, maybe it'd be better if you did see.
Oh. I really don't think so. Look, let's just look.
If I'm bringing
you
her
come
back,
back tomorrow-
it's having consequences.
She might
You
be
say
grieved
to
by
my
her
corpse.
older sister, but yeah, tomorrow might be a little bit better.
I'm sorry about her sister. She's just in a really. She's just going through a few things right now. But it'll be okay.
A few
Come back tomorrow.
things!
Basha, go back into your sister, please.
Hey, birds.
Hi.
Roll me some deception rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to actually find this.
Yeah.
Deception. 15.
That's a 2. I'm not happy.
Akika,
Hi.
you're quite a gracious liar, and Bucket doesn't suspect anything from you. Keiko, you're terrible at lying.
No.
And
really
Bucket, Bucket looks at the two of you, and just looks at you, Akika, and is just like, "Oh, you might be lying too now if that one is lying." What happened? Where is she? Don't lie to me.
Upstairs.
She's upstairs.
She's upstairs.
Oh no.
She.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm talking to her.
Let the sisters talk.
I did
Let
have to send her upstairs. That's
let
not okay.
let Basha talk.
Okay.
It's best she knows.
My sister, confidently and with great gusto, ran, well, let's say, ran straight in front of something very powerful and said, "Hit me if you can."
Oh,
Her rib cage is currently concave.
did she get hit by a Lewis?
Think about a bit bigger than that, but
Did she get hit by a double-decker Lewis?
basically, yes. She is currently, that is sleeping it off until I can try and fix it. And if I can't fix it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And if I can fix it, I'm a killer again.
She's dead.
Yes.
Temporarily, hopefully.
Yes.
You know.
And while it is a natural part of life, I'm having trouble with that right now.
I'm gonna leave.
Yes, I think you should. Good luck with your education. Good.
Bye.
Okay.
And she turns and flees.
It was actually quite nice to meet you. Bye.
She's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Yep.
So
Oh dear.
fancy wizard heels clacking on the cobblestones as she makes a runner.
As fancy wizard heels are wont to do.
Oh dear. Five of y'all are standing around a corpse in a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
What's the crack? What's the plan?
Princess.
I'm just staring at the corpse.
Can I ask, did we give Worth the scale?
Yes, dude.
We did. Yes, that's good.
Okay.
I raise my glass of putting some hair in your chest and go, "This is Takara!"
Yeah.
I don't really feel like... I feel like this doesn't warrant a toast. And not because it's an inappropriate time, but because she was stupid.
To that.
I'll toast to that. And he picks up his glass of milk.
I can bring her back.
Wait, that's not how we posed you. The fingers were out. Hang on.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if the princess doesn't come back, I still have 9 days.
That's true.
But then we have the problem of we don't have the princess, and she didn't give us the key, did she?
I think we can worry about that later. Really.
Yeah. I don't really care about that right now.
Okay, look. Let's just wait.
Oh shit, she was supposed to give them a key.
We were kind of preoccupied.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I really can't send the ace of clubs after her. Thanks. Carry on.
Do you know, I'm going to wait downstairs and I'll keep an eye out for her, alright?
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to maybe go join?
Yeah.
Aged, do you want to go downstairs? Do you want to go downstairs?
Sure.
Okay, let's go downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you soon, Basha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You close the door and just hear really angry muttering.
Yeah.
I didn't know Garmando was here. Paying his respects.
Yeah.
Well, that was,
That poor girl.
Oh, wow.
That spark of love snuffed out before it even started.
even if she does manage to bring her back, Cala's not going to be allowed to date for a long time.
Well, she should be able to do whatever she wants. That's silly.
No, that's kind of why this happened. Like, she did what she wanted by challenging the dragon and going, hit me.
Listen, I understand why she did it.
Absolutely. No, it was
I understand
very brave.
that Basha is going to bring her back, and we are going to fix the situation.
It was really reckless.
What a brat!
I mean, I don't want to. That's a bit harsh. But
Are you kidding me? She's been doing this the whole time, only now it's bitten her in the arse.
So we're still giving people the finger. Hell yeah!
well, you know what? I suppose all we can say is hopefully this will be a lesson learned. I guess. I mean, that's on her, really. You know, that's.
Well, we'll see.
You know.
She thought she was so great, miss. I had formal magic education. She has no idea what it was like. That's why I drink, to avoid the real world.
You did very well.
Yeah. And you clearly got your own things to deal with, but you know.
Yeah, self-taught!
Good job. Good job. Whew. Oh man, I really. Oh, if the princess doesn't show up, I don't. No, I'm not gonna think about that.
No.
That's. We would just be able to find a diamond somewhere else.
Yeah.
We can clear. I mean, we demonstrated today. We can make money if we need to.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
It's gone past dusk. An hour passes.
Gonna look at my wrist with no watch on.
Basher comes downstairs, goes to head out the door. I'm going to the park. Slam the door.
Should we go with? We should probably.
Someone should.
Okay. What if the princess shows up here?
Goes back in.
I'll stay with the.
I still don't know this city very well. Where's the park?
Tell you
The
what.
Lewises have stopped running.
Tell you what. Just gonna say to the bartender, if a Robin comes in, just
Well,
lead her
I
to-
can stay here.
Are you sure?
Yes. You go ahead
Okay.
and I'll stay with Kala and keep an eye out.
Okay. We'll see you soon. Okay.
Sure.
Bye.
Yeah. We'll go with you.
Okay. So I stride out into the night.
I'm just gonna power walk after.
Don't know if I'm gonna reach the park. That depends on.
We're gonna kind of say like left here.
So the lovebirds are going with Basha.
Yeah.
Good. What's the story with you?
I will guard the bar.
Okay.
Can you guys see in the dark?
No.
No.
So you guys know where we're going, and I can see where we're going.
There's streetlights.
Oh, are there?
No.
Are there not?
I cast light.
We have you.
I
There we
cast
go.
light.
She's my streetlight.
Yeah, I cast light on my quarterstaff.
Just like on a
Like-
convenient lamp that you.
Do you see any streetlights drawn in on this map?
I don't know.
No.
It's a city. I mean,
There is merely a single crab.
I have a torch and my equipment. I can
Yeah,
use
you're
that.
Guarding the bar.
Just like pick up a crab and cast
No,
light
you just
on it.
hit-
There.
They
I'm-
can just take the torch. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm drunk off my ass. You could probably just like root in my bag and take it.
You're fine. I have light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're good.
Yep.
The three of you make your way back to the Queen's Gardens.
Are you still doing the thing she is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she is.
Yeah.
Without the Lewis's running, it's about a 2-hour walk.
Mhm.
And it's the depths of night when you get there. The gates are shut. You can fucking trailer! I can't believe I fell
You
for it
wrote that
again!
into the trailer yourself.
Hey, Axel, we can fly. We're birds.
We're birds.
Dungeon disaster at its finest. You fly over the gates of the park
Yes.
into the darkness, which is deep and thick and smells of foliage and pigeon shit.
And pigeon.
Thousands of corpses.
Thousands of pigeon corpses burning slowly on an open fire.
Just a mile-wide spit.
Happy candlelights
Can
everywhere.
they carry me over, or am I stuck outside?
I could roll strength
Between the
to
two of
find
them.
out.
Yeah, like
Between
us.
the two of you, if you guys want to roll strength, then I will take that as a roll with advantage for the both of you.
Okay, that's 13 minus 1.
Okay, so
That
that's 12.
is 18.
Okay.
18.
My powerful
So
girlfriend.
between the two of you, but mostly due to Keiko,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
able to.
Carry over.
It's very
Actually,
lopsided.
Basha, what kind of armor are you wearing?
Leather armor.
That's fine.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so they managed to just about get you over the fence. And there is a close thing where like the sole of one of your feet just like skids off one of the spikes on the top of the fence. You're like, oh, for a minute.
Yeah.
And then you're over and it's grand.
Okay. I will keep lighting the way. I assume we're going to Her
Yeah.
Majesty.
You
In that
head
direction.
through the park over to Her Majesty. And there's no sign of Princess Lauren.
Gonna just fly up to like the branch and see if she's. No, Your Royal Highness.
I'm just shouting, like, you owe us a diamond!
Okay,
There is no sight or sound.
can we
of
maybe
the
kind of like look
princess.
around just to see if there's anything amiss?
There's a suspiciously large bloodstain at the foot of the tree.
Oh no. Okay.
Is it shaped like a robin?
It's shaped like a bloodstain.
Okay.
Can
What's
I?
suspicious about it is that someone has dabbed something in this bloodstain and then written on the bark of the tree in bloody letters, "I know."
Well, that's non-specific.
Yeah.
They know.
Do they know where the bloody diamond is?
They knew where the
Not
blood
that
was.
kind of campaign.
No, that's more. I'm just
All these
thinking
diamonds are
like,
legit.
yeah. I'm just thinking that looking at the thing like, how does that help me?
Doesn't. So
Okay.
this might mean we have no princess, we have no diamonds, we have no key.
Well.
Now what do we do?
I march over to the groundskeeper's hut.
No.
Bang, bang, bang.
The door swings open, and you are met with the click of a crossbow. Who's there?
I was here earlier.
What are you doing in the park? It's after hours. What are you doing here?
There's a blood stain over there
Yeah.
that you need to check out.
There was a-
4,000 pigeons died in this park today. Of
It's
course
near
there's
where-
a blood stain. What are you doing here?
It's near where the princess was.
What are you doing in
the
my
princess
park
was.
after dark?
We're looking for Princess Marin.
Guards! Guards!
Right, we're
Really
getting
fast.
out.
Okay, picking you up.
Okay.
Just
Right, we're flying
going
off.
deep.
yeah,
Yeah.
Roll my
Okay.
strength.
yeah. Okay, that's 15.
That is 9.
I don't mind being dropped over the fence.
Yeah, just to at least get us over the fence.
Basha, roll me a d4.
4.
That's the amount of piercing damage you take from being almost dropped onto the spikes of the gates.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Over it. Directly to the back of your left shin.
Then I hobble as quickly as I can away from
Yeah.
the park.
Ugh.
I need you to roll me an athletics check with disadvantage.
Okay.
If you guys are also running, I need athletics checks. Or flying, I need athletic checks just so
okay.
you can keep it up with stamina.
11.
18,
Oh, wait.
11 plus athletics,
Oh no!
plus 4, so
Oh no!
15.
Oh no!
You're fine.
Yeah.
Even with your injured chin, you're able to hobble.
You're gonna be arrested.
You're
I
able,
can't bail you out of jail.
you are able to hobble back to
Yeah.
the stag's head without being detected by the guards. Even though you're leaving blood like everywhere, you're just like, no, it's grand.
They're terrible guards.
They're terrible guards. They're the
Yeah.
night watch. They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd stay. Okay. Regardless of
we'll
my
get
role,
to
I'd
you.
stay with
We'll
her.
get to you.
It doesn't even matter because I'd stay with her. So, yeah.
The two of you are under arrest for trespassing.
Okay.
You are taken to the Jackhaven barracks, in which there are the Jackhaven jail cells, and you are put away for the night.
Do they put us in the same cell?
No.
Can we at least see each other?
No, you're in adjacent cells. You can hear each other through the
We're
walls.
just gonna be tweeting on.
We're gonna be
We're gonna
tweeting
just go
on
tweak
it.
tweak.
The Jackhaven barracks
make
are
sure
up
I
by
know
the
that
Steel
she's-
Spire, by the way. So you're on the exact other side of the city,
Oh.
the Stag's Head.
Great.
Lovely.
Well,
Basha,
Shit.
you limp back into the Stag's Head, twinned with the Stag's arse,
Yeah.
and find
we'll get you back eventually. Don't worry.
a sort of worse for wear looking Princess Marin sitting at the bar having a cup of tea with Lanius and Garrett. Hello.
Sorry. Diamond.
It's upstairs.
Good. The other two are in prison.
What?
What?
Prison?
I later. I go.
Hey, we can deal with that in the morning.
I go upstairs and begin the ritual for Revivify. I don't know if that has much cast time on it, or I need to read.
If it's a ritual, it'll take 10 minutes.
No, it's not.
Actually, it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
Oh, you're casting it as a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of cast it as a ritual.
I'm presuming going to sleep afterwards, so.
Yeah, if you want to go to sleep afterwards,
Yeah.
you can go to sleep afterwards.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
Callum's alive!
we leveled up, by the way.
Oh yeah, we hit level 5 and we did all
By the
that
way.
stuff off
Yeah.
camera because
Yeah.
I'm like taking
Chatting
the
sheets
pennies
forward.
out of my
Just do
eyes.
the rules out. Just do the rules, lawyers out there.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, whoa, that sucked.
You okay?
Yeah, God, did we get the scale?
Yeah, we got the
We
scale.
got the scale, that's amazing, and we got the key.
You died.
That explains. Ow.
the entire back of your head is matted with blood from where you knocked on the cobblestones.
Oh, that's gonna take forever to wash out. Oh god. I take a second as I deal with that myself. Then I take a second to be like, no, Basha. No, Basha. Okay, now. I realize that you're gonna be very upset right now.
Explain to me why I shouldn't burn this and while holding the spell book.
Because it would be very hypocritical. Because I'd be upset and I'd cry. Some combination of those two things.
I just throw the thing down.
I realize that this is a lot. But, I mean, we've seen a lot of people almost die.
We've seen a lot of people die.
That too, sorry, I'm just being clear. That's also true. I mean, but
Those people weren't you.
I know, I'm sorry, Bash.
I can't keep running after you.
It went. I did the maths, it made sense.
We owe these people a lot, because I can't... You've read a lot of books. I'm sure you know how much... what it costs to cast Revivify.
Does, I will fix that. Look, it's not about that. Even if, right, let's say, right now, and you ask me to come back to the temple, and we go and we try and convince Calder to let me back in and unbanish me, right? Let's say I'm there, right? We're gonna go and we're gonna somehow we're gonna talk, we burn this book, like you say, and go back to the temple and you try and talk Calder down, right? Which is what you wanted when you first got him.
So you could do the exact same thing in about a year?
It's not even about that, though. It doesn't matter. You could do that, we could do that, and it wouldn't change the fact that, you know what? He's wrong. He is wrong. We literally can cast the same spells, but because I'm holding a book, somehow it's evil when I do it? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, you do cast that vomit spell.
Okay, no, like, it's literally not a vomit. Like, that's not important. Okay, yes, that one's pretty gross.
Technically it's milk.
Look,
I mean, but there's a difference between
You don't-
gross
you
and
don't-
evil.
I'm not going to have another debate with you because...
You never had the debate with me because you've never listened to me for long enough to have the debate.
We're going to go downstairs and help these people finish their quest and get their money. And then you can do whatever you want. And I will use the money to go back to Calder to make sure at least I can go back to the temple. Alright? Get a good night's rest. I go down to the bartender like, another room please. And I go back upstairs.
Did it work?
She is presumably following me outside, so...
I have gone downstairs.
Yeah.
I am not going to get a good night's rest. I'm going to get drunk!
Yeah!
There.
Hello, Carla. How are you feeling? Great. I will obviously pay you guys back out of my
We're not here.
quest.
Oh, they're in jail. They're
I don't know that yet, though.
They're in gay baby jail.
I'm talking to Lanius because I don't know this. So yeah, whatever you helped Bash with to get me that diamond, then I'll pay you back. But where? Okay, go in and get. They got arrested for trespassing. Looking for the person who got the diamond to bring you back.
I got delayed.
No,
I flew into a window.
it's
Flew
not
into
your
a
fault.
window?
It was dark. I couldn't see where I was going.
Oh,
It's
I
not
always
your
forget
fault.
you can't
Happens
see
to
in
us
the
all the time.
dark.
Yeah.
Okay, well, where are they? I'll go.
No, it's fine. I'll deal with it in the morning.
I don't want money. I want you to finish this quest. You owe me. Both of you.
I'm asleep.
She's not here. It's just me.
Both you and your sister.
Points again.
What did I
There's something I have to do, and I need a lot of money to do it. And I'm not going to let some stuck brat get in between me and my goal. Do you understand me?
Well, no, not particularly because you're being purposefully vague and sort of aggressive. So no, literally no. But I mean, I get what you're going for.
If you...
Can just back shouting from upstairs. See, this is what she's always like when you try and talk to her.
You'd have to speak to me to know that.
You know what, you're right, I am being aggressive. And I take that back because you've had a long evening. Being dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
What I will tell you...
Okay.
If, due to your recklessness, this happens again,
I'm not helping.
and neither am I.
Well, that's great. I'm perfectly reasonable because I didn't actually ask you to help, and I wouldn't expect you to. But what?
You...
Bear with me here. Perfect. I'm not saying that sarcastically. I mean it literally. I wouldn't expect you to.
You
I'm not
made
saying
a
that-
commitment to a job.
Absolutely. But if I die, there's not a lot I can do about that. I will do my very best not to die. I generally don't enjoy it. But what I'm saying here is, if I'm not, I know I sound sarcastic, but I'm really not being honest. If I die, that's not on you. I wouldn't want you to feel like it was. So when you say you won't help me next time,
Oh, you think I feel guilty?
no. Let me just. You say I won't help you next time. I am hearing you. I am accepting what you're saying. Okay. I accept your terms. I'm just telling you I accept, that's all.
And I'm telling you I think you're a fool, and a lot less smart than you think.
It's not about being smart. It's just about, it was what it was. Somebody
you want
had
to
to get
prove
hit.
yourself.
Sure, but somebody had to take a hit. And it was me. And we got the scale. And someone had to take the hit. Today it was me.
You have a long way to go before you understand how the world really works.
That's
And I'm not sure that
Beautiful,
you'll make it that
mysterious
far.
statement, but do you think someone didn't have to take the hit? Did you misunderstand
I
the
think
shield
someone
statement?
else. I think someone else could have done it a lot better.
Get punched better?
Yes.
Okay, great. You didn't volunteer though, did you?
No, I actually proved that I could do what I do effectively.
Well, obviously I took the hit effectively too. I realize sometimes I don't express myself well. I don't say things the way I mean to.
Is this in character or out of character?
Oh, this is in character. I see.
That could be either way.
We're not set
It's not gonna say that.
I realize that I don't always say things the way I mean to, or they don't come out right. They don't come out right sounding how I meant them to. And I get you're angry, but I mean, I don't really understand what specifically is your problem. Given you know that somebody had to take the hit, and you were proving that you could hit well, and you did that. You hit great. But somebody also had to get hit. That was part of the deal.
I mean, it actually wasn't.
It specifically was. It was shield. That was someone had to take a hit. But it was relatively clear from what I understood, and so I had to do it, or someone had to do it, and no one else did. I was the last person to take that step. So I don't know. I mean, is there something specific you think I should have done differently?
No, I'm honestly just annoyed.
But I mean, and I hear that. But what about? I'm not trying to be difficult. I genuinely don't know specifically what the problem is.
Oh my god! Ged gets up in a drunken stupor. He's like, everybody, your brother,
I have a sister.
sister, uncle, I don't care, I'm very drunk.
I definitely don't have an
Everybody put a lot of effort into getting you back from the dead.
I
And stop
very much appreciate it, but
Try to explain yourself. Just say thank you.
I definitely
And
started
move
the sentence with that.
on.
I'm not trying to explain myself. I mean, I did explain myself. And now I would like to know specifically what the problem is.
Thank you. And move
Besides the fact that you died.
I mean, dying is bad,
You know,
but-
I can't open the door and come downstairs because
But
I'm.
it has
Get,
to
very
get,
loud.
get hits the
I've been
table
like,
again.
I just like Calla, please. It's been a very long day. I have gotten people arrested.
Yes, I would like to know how that happened exactly.
I will explain in the morning.
Yours
I
are
will
just sitting at the bar.
explain so many things in the morning. Maybe, just maybe, we were upset because you were dead. And maybe we are still upset because you were dead. And maybe we are not in the place to explain ourselves clearly or think logically. And we are just tired and upset. Please, just go to bed.
I mean, you were literally not in the room, so I mean, you just came down here to give out to me some more.
Oh, the whole bar can hear.
They're all, it's a very small bar, you're all very loud. And I'm very upset. I'm very sorry.
Okay, if you would
Also,
like me
also,
to go upstairs, I will.
Also, Lanius, I am sorry for both of our actions. I ensure you have our utmost commitment to completing this quest, and I will give a significant portion of my reward to the rest of the party, and thanks for your help.
I mean, I don't just offered that.
that's a lot of money, so I only need like it's 10,000. That's like enough money to like start a kingdom or something. So I will take a significant chunk of about 100 gold, and you can divide the rest among yourselves.
Fine.
Significant chunk of 100 gold. Can we get that on a t-shirt?
Let's go down
You,
the thing
you,
next
you
time.
don't need to give me. Just buy me a drink and we're even.
Okay.
Morn,
Yes.
what will you do next?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to Siobhan's.
That
That seems like a
might
good
be a
idea.
good idea.
Yeah.
Just asking, when we went to the tree, there was a big pile of blood, with somebody saying, "I know," written on the tree. It was I was upset for many reasons, but that definitely added to the upset. I thought it was your blood, and I'm gonna say it's not your blood because
I'm okay.
yeah, that amount of blood. If you
Yeah.
there might not actually be enough. You're very small. There might not
Birds
be
don't
enough
have
blood
a lot
for
of blood.
that.
Like,
Sidebar. You'd be surprised.
have you ever had to pull out a blood feather before? It's awful.
I don't know what that is, but ooh.
No, I hit my head pretty hard when I flew into the window, but I'm fine.
Okay.
I really need to go to Siobhan's.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to, given, I mean, the previously mentioned flying in the dark hitting your head, do you maybe want to wait till morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a roller coaster.
That was a roller coaster. That.
I mean, there's a spare bed upstairs not being used if people are in jail, right? I can just sleep
That's
there.
true.
That,
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, really gonna. Okay, I will wait for morning, but I kind of want to hear more about that.
May I take the key?
Oh, sure. And she like reaches in under her combat jacket and like unclips the
I like how
necklace.
everyone's allowed wear, like, you know, Umbra hoodies and combat
Yeah.
jackets, but earlier when street lights were mentioned, you freaked out.
Yeah. Clothes are
I wasn't able to call you
yeah.
on it because I was dead.
Sure.
But don't think I wasn't thinking it.
Guys, remember how much less tense everything was after she was dead?
Yeah.
What, do you want me to kill her again?
I mean, you're the dungeon master.
She takes the key, which is on a chain around her neck, off. And it's like this really elaborate and slightly familiar looking rose.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, for gate
That
with
it's
rose on
it's
it.
it's
Yep.
in rose gold.
Yeah.
You've seen it before in a different colour,
Mhm.
and you've also seen the lock that it goes into.
Cool.
And she hands it over to Lanius.
He took it from his pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yes.
Yep.
We should all rest.
Yes.
I'll see you guys down here in the morning, and we can go over to the barracks and get your friends out.
That would be a good idea. Yeah.
Right. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Spell slots.
I know,
I have none of you.
Change places.
Get off my health bed.
Oh yeah, you lose your point of exhaustion because you're no longer exhausted.
What about Lewis? What about us?
That'll do it, alright.
You're still in gay baby jail.
No, what, do we get any rest?
Yeah, you get the hell
Oh.
out of a long rest.
Okay,
you just
good.
don't have any.
There's nothing much else to do, give
Yeah.
I don't know when to cuddle.
No.
I mean, yeah, gonna be like kind of cuddling like by the bars of the jail cell, just
Yeah.
kind of like trying to not like failing to get a little.
Getting your head stuck in the bar.
Like a dog.
Yeah. No, but the birds are like really now next to each other.
Yeah.
Hi there, and thank you for watching Dublin and Dragons. I won't interrupt for too long. I'm just here to tell you a little bit about battlebards.com. If you like our theme music or how the show sounds as a whole, then you should check out where we get our sounds from, battlebards.com. They have an amazing catalogue of ambient sound, background music, spell sound effects, and NPC dialogue that can take your game or podcast to a whole new level. Don't forget to use the coupon code Jackhaven to get 20% off your purchases. Alright, let's get back to the show.
Morning breaks, scrambled eggs on toasted soldiers are served. And Morinth is waiting for you in the bar.
Morning?
Let's go.
Morning.
Everybody ready to go? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Let's go deal with Victus.
So I guess we head across the city.
We get the Lewis.
I
Ding,
would like
ding.
to get in a Lewis with Lanius.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
I like,
Morinth is just like,
I-
just let it happen. Just let it happen.
but I don't
Come
have
sit.
another diamond.
Come, I have loads. Come sit with me.
Okay.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm gonna make this brief.
Really?
I talk too much. I know. Don't worry. I'm self-aware. I know I have.
No self-deception.
No. I actually, Orla is saying this. She is. She just doesn't care. There's a
Okay, fair
difference.
enough.
She's one of those assholes that we were
no.
talking about this morning.
Yes.
She knows she talks a lot. Like, she knows. She's
Okay.
not dumb. She
Anyway.
knows she talks a lot. My whole point is, I am new at this. Right? So, when I asked you what you would have done differently, I wasn't trying to make it sound like there wasn't anything I could have done differently. I am legitimately asking you, what could I have done differently? I'm asking for your advice. Because I think you do this more than me. You know more than me. I'm actually asking. I'm not just trying to be a brat. I want to know. I think sometimes when I ask this, people assume we're like, oh, well, what would... No, I actually want to know. When I ask a question, it's because I like the information. I think sometimes people just assume I'm only asking for the sake of it, which I nearly never am. I think it's my voice. Or maybe my face.
You do have a tone about you.
Yeah, it's not intentional. I always sound like this.
I feel like there could have been less literal ways to interpret shield. I feel like a spell could have sufficed.
Oh, well, I was. It just was not quite enough.
Or even, I know your sister can do whatever the holy thing is.
Yeah, I really thought she was going to cast that on me, but then she didn't. So
It's Basha's fault.
that was kind of part of the gamble gone wrong.
Look, in any case, I'm not interested in having any sort of debate with you. I'll be straightforward. I don't have a direct answer as to what I would have done because we can't change what happened.
The reason I was annoyed last night is because it was a delay. That's all. I'm interested in getting this job done, and
So am I.
this was a blip in the plan.
Yeah, it was definitely that.
But for what it's worth, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. So am I. And I also want to get this job done. So I'm glad we were able to clear the air and so we can get this done.
Speaking of blips, we have to get the other two out now.
Seriously, did Basha tell you last night how they ended up in jail?
Something about a gate and a spike and a ram. I wasn't really listening.
Wow, that's a lot of things.
I think they broke into the park.
But wasn't Martha in the bar with you?
She came out and they left.
Right, that makes more sense.
Because she wasn't showing. Oh, do you know who did show up? This little scholar with a short
Bucket! Oh no!
Yeah, she said something about a date. She seemed disappointed. You should hit her up.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't see my head all caved in, did she?
No.
Cool.
Although, between you and me, I don't think Basha's going to let you go out for a very long time.
She's gonna have to catch me first. I opened my spellbook on expeditious retreat.
Yes.
Calla casts grease. Calla go, whee!
Just catch Byron, just catch like fucking blindness on Basha, you'll be fine.
What's up,
Just out of character. You're a grown person. You can do whatever you want. I did describe what happened to you to her, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know that I was
will.
dead.
I happened to be dead at the time.
Oh,
Dead
no.
at the time. I
I'll let
absolutely
you
know
know.
what any of you tell me. And Lanius does not tell me that because apparently Lanius is kinder than he lets on. Okay, so we get to gay baby jail.
Ding ding! And the Kenkus take one look at Princess Marantha and they're like,
Ding, ding.
ding ding. And they leave without being paid.
Wow,
Aww.
that is
What a perk.
a thing. Yeah.
So, where is the jail part of this large, ominous building?
You have pulled up outside said large ominous building, which is this massive sort of... It looks more like a castle than Castle Jackhaven does, actually. It's the Jackhaven barracks. It's not specifically modelled after any building in Dublin because I didn't go looking for like weird army stuff. I don't know where to find that. Collins Barracks maybe, but it's on the other side of the city to where Collins Barracks is because I wanted to put it next to the Steel Spire.
Yeah.
It's this big, massive, like red stone brick building that has these narrow windows with iron bars in them, and there's this elaborate, like, sandstone courtyard outside it. And you go in through the front door, and there's this, like, really, actually kind of shabby looking Garda desk just sitting there in the room that you go into.
There's that, kind of like plastic bed.
Yeah, the three
stab-proof
bucket seats,
glass, yeah.
and like the leaflets all up on the corkboard on
Like,
the wall, and
you
the
know,
glass thing.
Like this
yeah.
desk was built like
Do
sometime in the 70s.
you have a
probably.
home
Yeah.
security system?
Yeah.
How don't open the door to people without ID. This is what a fake gas meter thing looks like.
Yeah, there's like passport changing forms just littered everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's this very tired looking green dragonborn in like a proper suit and tie, just sitting behind the desk, like writing something down, and he looks so tired.
End of the night shift.
Hello. I'd like to pay some bails, please. For
Can you
Two
give me
burbs.
there were
the birds?
yes.
Yeah, that'll be 200 gold per bird. And Marv kind of like pokes out from where she's hiding behind Basha and goes, "Actually, David, no, it won't." And David kind of just looks at her and goes, "Oh, they're your friends. All right then, I'll go get them." And he stands up and walks out the door behind him and comes back about 5 minutes later through a different door
Yeah.
with the two slightly bedraggled looking lovebirds
Yeah.
trailing behind
just,
him.
just like
clinging to each other.
like walking together.
Each carrying like a ratty burlap sack of their belongings.
Are we in like prison gear?
No, you're not.
weapons.
No.
You're just in your clothes, but you slept in your clothes, so they're a
Oh,
bit.
it's a bit meh.
They're a bit
morning.
stinky.
I run up.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh!
Hello.
Oh, hello!
Oh my goodness, you're okay.
Oh my goodness, look at you! What? Hang on.
Oh, I washed
it's
all
all
the blood
there.
out.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I washed the blood out.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Sorry you went to jail.
I mean, yeah. Sure.
I'm very sorry, both of you, that I left.
No, I'm
us
glad
at
you
the-
did.
No, that's okay.
That's
Don't
okay.
worry.
That's okay.
You really had places to be, so it's okay.
So that's okay. I to be honest, I was running so quickly I didn't even notice I had a big hole in the back of my leg. Which
I think that might have been our fault. I'm sorry about that, actually.
I got you sent to jail.
No, it's
water under
listen,
the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally
That
okay.
makes it pretty even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never stab in the leg, go to jail.
And
But
as
you're
you
okay.
guys,
I'm fine. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. We're good.
Okay.
as you guys are
I'm really glad.
leaving, Katie, I'm gonna stab you in the neck like a true child of the Dales again in this campaign and the last one. I need you to be quiet.
Okay.
As you guys are leaving the barracks, David turns to Marinth and says, "You know that's your last one of the month, right?" And Marinth is just like, "I know."
How many do you get?
5.
Ooh.
A month?
Thank you.
Thank you very much for using them for us.
I mean, it's the 29th. It's fine. They'll roll over on Tuesday.
Before Calla, a nice young bucket woman?
No, her name is Bucket.
That's unfortunate.
Apparently it's not
You
her
should
real
see
name.
her brother. He doesn't just look like a spade.
Came to call on you last night? I
Yeah, that's
believe
really
I
unfortunate timing.
believe she was courting.
Calla looks for a crack in the hole in the ground to like dive into.
Marinth is like, I'm... Bye.
Bye, Lauren.
Flies off.
Good looks, you know.
Stay safe.
With all
Good
of
luck
that.
not dying.
Oh,
You too.
bye.
Again.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for helping
Stolen
us.
soon, maybe.
Don't get arrested again until Tuesday.
Do your best.
Okay, bye.
I mean, we had plenty of anatomy classes in the temple,
Oh
so
my God.
you know.
Basha, I swear to God, if we have to have this talk again, we're gonna need another diamond. I mean, like, no, please, I beg of you.
Are you threatening to kill me or yourself?
I honestly am not sure.
Because you don't know how to bring me back. Okay, what I'm actually trying... I wasn't going to say that. You were always a good study, I assumed you remembered. What I was actually going to say was I was quite annoyed and quite literal, so I may have described your condition in some detail, including the placement of your bones. At the time. Good
You know
luck
what?
with that.
You know what, Basha? That's fair. You know what? I'm gonna take a deep breath. And then I'm gonna breathe out. I'm going to let go. I'm relaxing. Because you know what? Fair. That was a lot. So I'm gonna walk it off. And she walks it off.
I just want to like, I like the way she thinks I'm apologizing.
You guys have successfully brought Calla back to life.
Yay.
And you
Yay.
have successfully secured the key to the Rose Garden through which you can get into Castle Jackhaven. Marinth has put your names on the list. The alarm system is tripped. You can't set it off.
Yay.
It is now time for us to return to the Stag's Head, twinned with the Stag's Arse, for a game plan.
Right. Yeah.
Because next time on Dublin and Dragons, we're infiltrating Castle Jackhaven.
Woo!